Ladies and gentlemen, as the war machine begins to ramp itself up in the Middle East, here at home, Americans are becoming increasingly distracted from real significant problems. One of those is the big, beautiful bill, what I call the largest wealth transfer in American history. This, in case in point, is recognized to be an unpopular bill, even among Fox News polling. So we're going to look at this here. Fox News did recent polling showing a significant unpopularity of this bill, with I believe a 58% disapproval rating for this bill, and I'm sure among independents, that is quite significantly high. I've said before, this bill is exactly what it is. It is a bill which is a wealth transfer with cuts to the social safety net, Medicaid, and what is that going to do to local rural hospitals with a high uninsured population in which people still continue to get sick who are uninsured and end up at the hospital? It's going to close hospitals. It's going to close small town hospitals. That's just what it's going to do, particularly in states that have already done expansions in order to combat this issue. I live in a state that has never done that, and small town hospitals struggle. They struggle hard. It's making cuts to food stamps. And I've said before that these kind of cuts, what it's saying, it's like, oh, well, it's small requirements. Go get a job and you can get these benefits. Well, of course, there's people who are between the safety net, people who end up with a temporary disability and can't achieve supplemental security income or SSDI because, the requirements for that are so intense and high. So they rely on government benefits to get their health care. And guess what? If they're cut out of it, they still get sick. They go to hospitals. Lots of local businesses don't offer insurance. They just can't. They can't. I've heard the argument, if you can't offer insurance, you shouldn't be an employer. I think that's kind of ridiculous. But again, these are real issues. And just yesterday, the thing is with this is that Trump is going to dominate the headlines, not because of his horrendous local and national and federal policy. No. It's going to be war. And he just yesterday, he just privately approved tax plans to likely target one of Iran's underground nuclear facilities. But today, he said he's going to have a decision within 2 weeks, even if we don't have an active conflict. And I'm not saying this conflict is going to spiral into World War III or blah, 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 blah. No. I don't believe that at all. But what war and the possibility of war does is it dominates headlines. It dominates headlines because something's happening every day, something interesting, explosions, boom, oh no, it's, war is this big thing on everyone's mind. So, of course, especially where we have profit-based media, they're going to cover war all the time because war gets clicks. Bad things gets clicks. And it's not as exciting as, explosions are more immediate than the slow-burning impact of someone who's lost their health insurance and ends up dying from whatever illness they had over a period of time. And this is stuff that happens not in front of you. There's no big explosion to witness it. It's a slow burn. People are myopic to issues like that. They always have been, and it's unfortunate. But so here we are on the precipice of an Iraq 2.0, which is going to dominate for everything. And, if it does turn into a conflict, oh my God, it's years and years. And this is not to say that you shouldn't worry about it. No. It's part of its plan. It's part of the actual. Maybe not intentional. I don't know if I should give Trump any credit for actually being intelligent by any means. But war dominates, and it allows atrocities and your subjugation of rights and all of these things here at home in ways that don't get the appropriate attention because, well, it's the big thing. And in some ways it is. I mean, it is. It absolutely is. It's an immediately impactful and harmful thing. In Iraq, 100,000 Iraqis lost their life, in a horrendous conflict that wasn't necessary. It's awful. It's atrocious. We should be doing things to stop it. But bear in mind that this is. Let's remember, we're dealing with a fascist who is throwing all of his cards on the table. He's done that from day one. action after action, executive order after executive order. He throws so much out there that you can't respond to it all, and that's exactly what this feels a part of. It's another part of that. We're throwing that out there, and it's so much to respond to. And these ICE raids are going to continue. These cuts, the social safety net program, are going to continue. It's awful. It's awful, and this is just what we get to sit through, and we get to wait for his mind-boggling decision, which I'm almost certain, positive that he's going to make some sort of decision that at least imparts some sort of involvement in a foreign war that is not our own. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I hope if you enjoyed that you can hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and bye.